This is Marie Labosky. I'm here with Mike Schultz. Mike, why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself and your Notre Dame story?
Sure. Hey guys, 2004 ND grad. During my time at the university, I was involved with the student manager organization, and I was the head football manager my senior year, which was the '03 season, which was Coach Willingham's second year. I lived in Keenan Hall and was an arts and letters major in film, television, and theater.
All right, we're going to jump right into these questions, just a few rapid fire questions. How many people are you quarantined with?
All right, so it is, I'm with my wife and we have 3 kids. And yeah, every day I think it's getting a little bit better each and every day as we kind of get used to the new norm of all being quarantined together. But yeah, it definitely has its moments, especially having a 13-year-old, a new teenager here, and we're all getting used to that.
Oh, that's fun. All right, what's your favorite color?
Green.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, favorite movie? I'd go with Moneyball.
All right, first concert you went to?
First concert I went to, I think that was it was Green Day, and I want to say like Blink 182.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they were doing like a combo thing. I think this was when I lived in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yeah, I think that was the first one I ever went to. Yeah.
All right, have you taken on any crafts or projects within your home since the quarantine started?
Let's see. So my youngest is 5, and I have probably gotten to know a lot more about Peppa Pig than the average person should know. I'm doing a lot of Peppa Pig overload. My 11-year-old son, we've been pulling out the old video games and
Nice.
doing seasons. Right now, we're playing Major League Baseball 2K11, and we're about to win the World Series with the
Oh man.
Chicago Cubs. We've got a commanding 3-0 lead over the Tampa Bay. Then it was the Devil Rays. Now they're just the Rays. And with the 13-year-old, we're big Disney fans. So we've been pulling out the point of view ride videos that you can find on YouTube.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, and we've been putting those on the TV and pretending like we're there.
That's awesome. All right, so what are you doing every day to create a routine?
I think the biggest thing is just making sure that you stay on, like, you don't fall into the bad habits of going to bed too late or sleeping in. I think it kind of begins and ends with that. As long as, you're still getting up at the normal time and, keeping everybody honest with their schedules, that's kind of been the biggest thing. Cause then everything else kind of falls into place from there, whether it's, the kids are doing e-learning, right, with their schools. So making sure that they're getting that done, as soon as they get up. But it's the little things, right? Like, making sure that you're getting changed, you're not sitting around in your PJs all day,
Yep.
Getting the workouts in, that kind of thing.
All right. What was the last movie you watched?
Last movie I watched, like movie theater movie?
Anything.
Any movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it would probably be, I'm also a Star Wars fan, so the new one, The Rise of Skywalker, I saw that in movie theaters most recently. I don't go to the movie theaters very often anymore, but that was one that I definitely made sure that I made time to catch while it was still there.
How many times have you seen Frozen 2 in your house in the past week?
Okay, so Frozen 2, so Disney was great, right? And they released Frozen 2 on Disney Plus, which was a godsend because I'd say for the first couple of days during the quarantine, that was huge. And so, I don't know, it's not too bad. It's probably like 2 or 3 times at this point.
All right, that's not bad. How do you drink your coffee?
Oh, black.
All right. If you could go somewhere right now, where would you go?
Ooh, gosh, I guess going with the Disney theme, I'd love to go down to Orlando right now. Obviously, be a part of that, 80, 90 degree temperatures, but they opened up this, what is it, Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios, and we had the chance to go there a few months ago and just had an absolute blast. So I guess, like, without thinking about it too much and just kind of being on the spot, that was one of the first things that popped in my head, was going back there and doing the rides and just being with the family there.
That sounds awesome. Anything to be in the sunshine.
Yeah.
Where are you going in your house to hide from your kids?
So right now I'm in the basement, and I don't even
Hanging
know
out with the little guy behind you?
yeah, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Like, there's all this thumping going on upstairs. I figured I was like safest here in the basement. I warned everybody that we were getting ready to do this thing, and So the doors have all been shut. But yeah, I mean, you can kind of see here, this is kind of the Notre Dame man zone. And, you know, every fall where I plant myself to watch the games on TV. And again, with my time as a student manager and accumulating different things along the way, they've all kind of made their way down here to the basement. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
this little guy right here, man, that was a cool find.
Your pointing skills are on point as you're doing that too.
I know, right? I'm a former teacher. I can got it. So, yeah. So I'm in the Notre Dame den man zone area space where I thought I'd be safest.
Awesome. All right. So 2 more questions. What's your favorite ND memory?
Okay. Okay. So home opener during the '03 season, which was our senior year.
Yep.
We played Washington State, and I don't know if you remember, but I think Washington State led for most of the game, and you know we were obviously favored in it, and we just pulled it out like at the very end. And I'll never forget. So the next day on Sunday, the team gets back together, and you know we go out to the practice fields, and a lot of it's just kind of like conditioning. Nothing too serious after playing a game the day before. And one of the best parts of my job was delivering gum to the coaches every practice.
Gotta have
And
that gum.
yeah, and Coach Willingham, I'll never forget. Coach Willingham took 2 pieces of hard bazooka gum, and so I would always wait for him at the front gate of the practice on the practice fields, and wait for him to come in. Give him his gum, and then get ready to do whatever we were going to do that day. So, and I remember as Coach Willingham entered the gate, he shot me this look, almost like this. And I just always remember that look that he kind of shared with me in that little moment that we had exchanging the gum. Just I think feeling lucky, or just like, can you believe that? Can you believe we pulled that out? Yeah, that was just kind of a great memory. Being a lifelong Notre Dame football fan, it was just something that I thought it was kind of a cool moment with the head football coach.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. All right, last question, probably the hardest question. What advice do you have for the seniors whose seasons were cut short?
Yeah, that's hard. I think during this, obviously chaotic, unprecedented time, where we have this self-isolation going on, you have a lot of time to reflect. And one of the things I've been reflecting on has just been kind of putting myself back, senior year of high school, senior year of college, and, what would it be like if I were in this situation? And it's just, I feel so bad. I feel so sorry for them, with the things that unfortunately have been taken away from them due to these unprecedented events. But, the biggest thing, and this is something that I think I've learned as I've grown and I've matured, is just, keep the faith, that everything happens for a reason. The Lord has a plan for us all, and this is a part of the plan. And, it may not, and during the time that we're going through it, that's always the hardest. And we have a lot of questions, and you may not get the answers now, but just trust in the plan, keep the faith. And at some point, the Lord will reveal, his plan to you. And I just can't tell you how many aha moments I've had as I've gotten older, looking back on things and finally understanding why that particular event happened. And I think that'll happen as a part of all this. I think we'll all look back on this and we'll have a better understanding. But I understand being in the moment now. It's super hard, but rely on your family and your friends, and together we pull through this like we do all things, and then keep the faith. Yeah.
Oh, that's really great. That's awesome. Well, Mike, thank you for your time. Go Irish, and have a great day.
Yeah, go Irish.
I'll see you later.
All right, see ya.